Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? Welcome to Coffee Time with John and Momma. I'm John and this is Momma. If you're not following us on Facebook, head on over to our page, like us, share us, and check for notifications. Let's talk a quick, wonderful supper tonight. We had chicken. When did we fix that? The marinated chicken.
I can't remember.
We have a couple pieces left.
The other night. That's all I know.
We have about 3 pieces of that left. So we're going to have that tonight, but we're going to have it on a salad. And we're going to have baked potato, and we're going to have a salad. So I've been wanting it, and tonight seemed like the perfect night for it. Green onion dressing. Mama, do you even like green onion dressing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made it last year when you fixed it when the green onions was in.
You did. Now, these are not Mama's green onions, and I'll tell you why. I picked these up at the grocery today. They're the little tiny ones. Now, Mama's is already big.
Oh, yeah. Stronger.
And they're stronger. I just wanted these little round ones, and I'm just cutting these little root ends off. And that's all I'm going to do.
Rinse our salads while you're talking to
You're going to do the salad and the baked potatoes. Show them what you're going to do, Mama, and then I'll show them the dressing.
I'm being lazy. I got a
That's not lazy. That's tasty. That's
50-50 mix. It's baby spinach and spring mix, if you see that. And this is a big baked potato pre-wrapped. You can buy these in the store just to bake. You just pull off this little label and stick it in the microwave. I think it's 7 minutes for this potato to bake. And that's all we're going to do here. And he's going to make the homemade green dressing, green onion dressing. And that's what we're going to have. But I'm going to wash my lettuce and stuff in a colander right now. Like, you put it down there and let them watch you, Johnny. So
I still don't want you to wash lettuce, Mom.
Oh, no, not over at the sink.
Okay. I've got 7 or 8 green onions here. That's what the recipe calls for. And all I did was just split these ends down here. Just go up just a little bit, so when I chop them, that's what they'll be, is just halves. And I won't have to worry about it, being too much or too powerful of a bite. Now you're just going to cut the whole onion. So you want to wash that whole onion. Make sure when you wash it, you get up in those little stalks, and you can even wash it in a little salt water and let it rest a minute. And that way, if there is a worm or a little something in there, then you can see him. Now, going back while I'm cutting this up, it's kind of boring, but the other night when we done the corn in the microwave, Mama was worried about worms or slugs or something like that in the corn husk. And one of you all said, which is a wonderful idea, you have to wet it. So one of you all said that you take your whole corn, shuck and all, and soak it for about 10 minutes in salt water. And that gives anything in there a chance to come out. One of you also said you peel all of it back, wash them good, then put the husk back over it. So both of those ideas sounded like good ideas to me. But ours turned out wonderful. We didn't find a bug one, no worms. But I wouldn't wanted to find any because I don't think I'd have been able to eat it if we'd have found them.
I couldn't eat it if it had one on it.
So it was a good thing. But I was just going to share those ideas with you when I talked about washing these in a little bit of salt water, which that's what Mama does. She puts a little bowl, puts some salt water, puts the onions down in it, lets them sit there a few minutes. And that salt water burns, I guess, because they'll come from there. Speaking of burning, Mama, I need a wet dish towel. Woo, these onions are powerful. They're little boogers, but they're powerful.
You think they're getting to you?
They are. You put a wet paper towel, wet dish rag, anything near your work board when you're cutting onions, it will take that gas. That gas is looking for a liquid, for water. And the closest place to find it is your eyeballs. So that's where it heads. So if you lay a dish rag or a napkin, paper towel, as soon as you lay it down, you'll see a difference. Or you'll feel a difference. I thought Mama was just going to make me suffer. So I'm going to lay that right there, and you'll already feel it kind of get a little less of an irritant. So that does work. I have tried it over and over and over. a wet dish rag or a wet paper towel somewhere near where you're doing the onions does work. Don't it, Mama?
Oh, yeah, it takes it.
It's not bothering me at all now.
That's strange how it does that so quick.
That's exactly how I discovered. I mean, I tried it one night, and I remembered it ahead of time, and I put it down there, and I thought, well, maybe the onion just wasn't too strong. But when I forgot it halfway through, my eyes were killing me. I thought, I'm going to try it and see if it'll work now. As soon as I laid the wet paper towel down there, it started getting better, and it was much better by the end. Right now, I'm fine with it. I'm going to leave that rag right there. This recipe, I'm going to read it off to y'all. And I'm pretty well sticking with it. I don't really vary from this one too much. So it's house green onion dressing. It's 2 cups of mayonnaise of your choice, 1/2 cup of sour cream, 6 to 7 small green onions. So you don't want the big heavy duty ones because they'll be too strong. 1 tablespoon of... It says 1 tablespoon. Okay. This was a conversion recipe. I seen teaspoons. That was 4.5 teaspoons. That was for a much larger amount. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. That is correct. 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. 1 cup of buttermilk. And then salt and pepper to taste. Lowry seasoning to taste. Garlic powder to taste. And Morton's Nature seasoning. I do not use garlic powder. Y'all know that. So I'm going to use a little bit of minced garlic. In fact, I've got some powder if you want to use it, Mama.
No, I'll just use you can't use the powder.
No, I've got some minced garlic, not powder.
That's minced garlic.
This is the liquid. I'm talking about. I've got a spice of it.
Oh.
It's right. This lady, it's right here. I just picked it up. Went to the grocery this evening and saw a couple of you all, a couple of sisters, can't remember your names, Donna and Diane. Did I get it right, Donna and Diane? I can't remember. It was great to see y'all.
I don't see that.
It's a little like this. I was going to try it just to see if it was.
Just picked it up today?
Just picked it up today. It's in one of these bags.
Oh, I've not got it out yet.
You're not got to that point, have you, Mom? Okay, so this is going to be 2 cups of Dukes. Right? 2 cups of Dukes. I'm going to measure tonight because you all like for me to measure. But I'm not going to go away from the recipe except I'm not putting the garlic powder.
Here you go.
There it is, Mama. I had seen that. I've been using this minced garlic here. It is a little stronger when you use it out of the refrigerator. So I thought I'll pick up some dry mince for that dressing because I knew I was going to need it and I knew I wasn't going to use powder. I don't like to measure mayonnaise and stuff in a cup, but I want to get the right amount too. So you all make me one beautiful cup of mayonnaise. I like to count. 1 cup of mayonnaise. I love this dressing. It's very late in the year for me to be making it. Normally, this whole year's just been off a little bit. Things that I've always made, I haven't. We just made tomato gravy for the first time the other night here in almost the middle of August. Usually that's a summer tradition. We just can't wait to get tomato gravy made. As soon as we see a red tomato, we have a sandwich, and the next time we have tomato gravy. Green onion dressing. Normally, it's the first thing I make every year. When green onions come in March or whenever they come in, I think green onion dressing, and I make it. But I haven't this year. Are y'all doing that? Have y'all lost some of your traditional things? It just seems like time goes by so quick.
Seems like
2.
things are not happening like that. The time's just here and gone before we realize it.
I know. 2 beautiful cups of Dukes. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret here. I have to say, If I'd been eyeballing it, I probably wouldn't have thought that would have been 2 cups. I'd have probably thought that was way too much. But y'all see me measure it. So it's probably a good thing I measured, because if I hadn't measured, I probably wouldn't have enough. 1/2 cup of sour cream. Well, thank you, Mama. And that's a 3/4 cup. 2/3. 1/2 cup of sour cream. We're right there with that. This is the potato we're going to have. Every once in a while, these are the Yukon Gold type. Every once in a while, them potatoes come in handy.
I moved red potatoes other night. They was really good.
Those were delicious.
You need some more sour cream? I got
No, Mama, this is plenty. Yeah, we'll need that other one for potatoes. This one's still going to have some left in it, though.
I don't believe it's going to have much.
Not going to have much, but going to have a little bit. Mama, you're trying to roast me alive. You're going to turn that fan on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The other night we did a whole video, and I said, I don't know why I feel so hot. And I looked at it and I said, I know now because the fan ain't on. Mama don't do fans. I do.
No, they freeze me.
Anytime I'm in the kitchen, I need a fan.
Well, why ain't it coming on for me?
Not high, not blowing like crazy, not blowing hair everywhere. Just a breeze blowing. It just feels like the air is heavy, and I have to have a little fan. All right, so that goes in the... See, it already makes a difference, just a little bit of fan there. This is 1/2 cup of sour cream, 6 to 7 onions, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. What's this here sauce?
Hand me that mayonnaise and I'll put it back in the refrigerator.
Yes, ma'am. Mama, you make the best little helper.
I'm the helper.
You're doing everything else. So you're doing the salad, you're doing the... I'll have to be your helper in a minute.
All I'm doing is rinsing the wood in the salad.
This is just... What's this here sauce?
What's
this here sauce? Just that's all it is. And then we'll do 1 tablespoon. One little tablespoon. Put that in the dirty bowl. So what are y'all having tonight? Have you ever had green onion dressing? Do you like green onion dressing? Um, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Y'all know I like fresh squeezed lemon juice right out of this here Minute Maid container. This comes frozen. You can get it at the big store. You can get it at the little store. It's good and good for you. We're not sponsored. We're not sponsored by anybody. Unfortunately. That would be good if we were. Minute Maid, if you're out there, I have really told everybody I know about your lemonade. A lemon mix. Juice. That's the reason they don't want me. I can't remember what I'm talking about. 2 teaspoons. Don't like Mama.
I can't keep from it.
Hurt my feelings in front of my friends. 1, 2. Now, if y'all don't believe me when I tell you this is just like fresh squeezed out of that little yellow round fruit, ask Mama. Mama,
it is good.
Is it not the best ever? Would you do it the other for any different? I can't tell no difference.
For the convenience and the freshness of it and everything, I just seem to have that as the other.
Me too. 1 cup of buttermilk. Now this is salt and pepper to taste, and Lowry's seasoning to taste, garlic powder to taste, and Morton's seasoning to taste. These are all to taste. These are to your taste. So I know what we like. So I'm going to give this Lowry's a good shake. I don't even know how I would attempt to measure what I would put in there. For one thing, I never have measured it. And for the second thing, it just says to taste. So I'm going to... Well, first of all, I don't know why this is not coming out of here. The holes are... It's a little bit dry in there. I know you can put rice in it, but then I hate the rice in it. Ain't that crazy? So this is Lowry's seasoning salt. And that's all I'm going to put. Now I know some of y'all don't use these ingredients, but this is what they call for. And if you don't want to use any one of these, just leave them out. This is just a shake of Nature's seasoning. Let me show y'all. This is Morton's Nature's seasoning and Lowry's seasoning salt. That's all I'm using. Now this I just picked up tonight, and it's just minced garlic, but it's dry. I may be sorry, but I don't want it to be overpowering with garlic, so I didn't want to use that out of the refrigerator. Let's see what this smells like. It smells like garlic. Just going to put a little bit in it. I'm not allergic to garlic, I have determined. I'm allergic to whatever's in garlic powder. That's just a shake of that. Like I said, it may be too much. And now a cup of buttermilk, and that's it.
I keep forgetting something.
I can get it, Mom, if you got your hands full. And I may have to have a bigger bowl. This is bowls.
I just thought it was just going to be small amounts.
Well, Mama, it's pretty small, but I could put all them green onions in here.
Oh, you can whip that up.
Did you hear, Mama? You can get that.
Well, sure.
We ain't dirty no more bowls. Don't you start.
That needs should, sweetheart.
Do you want me to use this dry cup? Be all right?
Yeah. Close enough to the buttermilk.
How did I do that?
I put the cup over here in the sink where you did the mayonnaise.
Okay. I was going to say, how did I lose the cup?
I'll give you a right. Is it a cup?
It's a cup of buttermilk, Mama.
There you go. I'll give that to you.
You're too good to me. You're going to spoil me rotten.
Is this all right? The salad on here for you?
It looks perfect, Mama.
Baked potato on the
Get that baby potato in there.
Oh, 7 minutes it says for the little
Well, you've done got us behind, Mama.
Well, that needs to set a second anyway.
You'll just have to sing and dance for the time difference. Is all I know.
Thanks for the supper.
You just have to sing for him, Mama. Here we go, folks. 1 cup of buttermilk. It's a good thick buttermilk. Look at that. All right, folks. That's everything in here except the green onions.
I put the chicken on there.
You're going to heat it?
I'll put it in a little saucer.
Mama, I may have to invest in another bowl now. Because I got to put a whole 7 green onions in here. Does your all's helper cooks limit how many bowls you can use and you can't ever size up? I probably can make this work, Mama, because I'm going to mix it good this way. And I don't want you talking hateful to me when the friends go home. You might hurt my feelings. Nothing but compassion.
I told you what is tough love.
Oh, okay. Let's try this, folks. Let's get you down here where you can see the disaster. I mean, the bowl. This could be. Look at that. It's full. Look. She won't let me have another one. So this is the star of the show right here. All this green onion going.
You better put it through the hole down there.
Green onion coming right in here. Put it through the hole.
Yeah.
Up here.
Right.
Do you believe that, Mama, that's what that... I think that's the handle. Is this a handle or is this
a handle, but it'll go through that hole and not fall everywhere.
Yes, ma'am.
Try and see.
Yes, ma'am.
See if it won't work.
Yes, ma'am.
Those are little pieces. Big pieces, you can't do that. Now, see there? It's not a... It's a handle, but it's good for that.
Y'all seen it here, folks. Mama has stopped the debate. It is a hole for chopped up vegetables. Wish they'd make it a little wider. I'm not convinced yet, Mama. We might need to Google that.
You need to Google it.
Now I'm just going to fold these green onions in here, basically.
Have you done all of these?
Yes, ma'am. I have done everything except the green onion. And look, Mama, this bowl's plenty big enough. I don't know what she's fussing about.
I don't know either. What's wrong with you?
And it can be stored in this bowl.
You know that it would work out.
Wow, look at all that room I've got. You want me to get a bigger bowl. Sometimes, Mama, I wonder about you. If you just listen to me. Get you a spoon, Mama. Taste this. See what you think.
Oh, goodness.
Get me one, too.
Get a spoon so you can taste it. What about you ain't had time to get no flavor mix.
Wow, you see me put tons and tons and tons of flavor in there, Mama.
Set that down there.
All right, Mama. Take your weapon. For some reason, we're not. The camera ain't just right.
It's not over here.
Go for it, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell y'all. It needs to set a minute.
I think that's just what I got to say.
It's good. It's going to be better.
You can't.
It's good and going to be better. I know what I want in it is a little bit of black pepper.
Let me have your spoon, sir.
I like a little black pepper in it, and I also usually put a little of regular white salt in it. That was Larry's seasoning salt. So that's just a shake of salt, and I'm just going to stir this in. It does need to set. This would have been much better if I had made it last night and eat it tonight, but it is good.
You didn't have time.
No, and I didn't have all the ingredients.
Oh, that is right.
I stopped and picked up a couple.
That would have hindered it from getting made for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, you made enough of it. We'll have to eat salads.
Well, that ain't that much, Mama. That bowl's that ain't a huge amount. I mean, it's like a bottle, a big bottle you might buy at the store. Okay. That's that. Mama's fixing on that potato. It likes another minute and a half. Did you heat this chicken?
No, sir. I was waiting.
You're not going to heat it?
Yeah, I'll heat it just a fraction.
A fraction?
Mm-hmm.
How much is a fraction?
Oh, about 30 seconds, but I can't do it.
A fraction on the microwave?
Well, see, I got my potato.
Well, just leave it because it ain't got long. We ain't in no hurry, Mama. We're going to talk a minute. Alright, y'all got any questions about this dressing? Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Betty. Honey, y'all need the plain ruffled chip to dip that dressing, Trivia. Trivia, I agree with you. Maybe some broccoli would be great. It would be. Trivia, I'm going to take your advice. A ruffled chip or a piece of broccoli would be good dipped in there.
Cauliflower.
Mama's went to cauliflower. Looks creamy and good. It is, Wendy. It's one of my favorites. It's not the kind of dressing that... It's a seasonal dressing to me. You can eat it year round. But you want it when green onions are in fresh. I didn't use fresh out of the garden because Mama's is so big now. They're big as onions. So I wanted just those little spears. So I just picked up some at the store. And look at that beautiful salad. And I'm going to chop that chicken up.
There's the potato.
Did y'all get the recipe for this? Hey, Karen. How are you? Need taste-o-vision? Karen, I think so too. And smell-o-vision. If y'all could taste and smell, that'd make the experience even that much better. And it'd be like y'all were just sitting right here with us. Dressing looks delicious. It is. Y'all take care. Marshall, you too. Hey, Sherry. put on your baked potato. Yes, put that baked potato. Mama's got it in. It's already out. In fact, she's heating that chicken up just a touch, and we're gonna cut it up. Put on the salad. We had slow baked barbecue ribs. Oh, Lisa, I've been wanting barbecue ribs. Mama's been promising them to me. What are you up to?
That ain't good.
Why?
It's got something on it.
The whole thing of sour cream ain't no good.
Yeah, it's got
Mama's done rejected a whole tub of sour cream.
Here is your chicken, and I'm gonna put that.
There's another one with sour cream in it.
Yeah, I didn't need.
All right, I'm gonna cut.
Potato like some of them in there, so
You don't like its texture. Mama's gonna make the baked potato go in for another minute. This is just, now look, this may not look like a lot, but I'm gonna show you what you can do with something like this. Now look at that. That's just 3 little tenders. It's what Mama and I had left over. I think Mama might have had lunch one day. But we had several pieces of chicken left. And this is what's left now. And this is just going to be cut up in little bitty pieces, and we're going to put them on our salad, and just to have a little protein, because we're just having baked potato and salad tonight with a little bit of grilled chicken on it. I called Mama earlier. I said, Mama, what do you want to cook tonight? Y'all think we planned this ahead, maybe write it in a book? We don't even know. Sometime right before we come on, what's for supper? We ain't no different than y'all. Y'all are probably asking yourself the same question. Y'all ask the kids on the way home from school, what do y'all want to eat tonight? So I called Mama. I said, Mama, what are we going to eat tonight? And she said, you know, I don't know. I really don't want nothing heavy, and I don't want no takeout, because sometimes I will bring takeout. And she said, I'd like to just have a good baked potato. And I said, Mama, I'm glad you said that, because I have my mind in the same direction. I said, I'll pick us up some salad, and we'll have baked potato and salad, and I'll make some of that green onion dressing tonight, because I've been wanting it, and here it is in the middle of fall. Not hardly. And I've not made it yet. If you're wondering what I'm doing playing with this, I don't want to cut Mama's plate. Or y'all have them mamas out there that if you cut this plate and start sawing around on it, she's going to ask questions. You don't do that. Not with Mama. So I'm just kind of digging it very gentle. Mama, you ain't going to say nothing?
oh, I'm watching you.
Look how much chicken that made, folks. That's plenty. That's plenty of chicken for salads. Ain't it, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to let you have first share. You take all you want of it, because I'm really fine. Mama. That baked potato will be so good, won't it? I'm still drinking coffee, folks. It's 10 to 8. What's the weather like at your place? It's a whopping 80 degrees here. We've had good weather today. I can't see comments. I know y'all get tired of me dragging you back and forth. But I can't see.
You want croutons with your...
No, Mama. I don't need no bread. I'm good with that. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Hey, Lisa. How could you cut a glass plate? Oh, Deidre.
You can scratch it.
Did you hear the answer coming? It's just like Jeopardy.
Here.
The answer come immediately.
You can give me half of that.
You can scratch it.
Yeah.
Tell her, Mama.
That's why you don't use steel wool or heavy scratching pads on glass or nothing like that, or plastic. You can scratch it and stuff.
And if you're cutting on your plate, you don't grind on it. Mama. I know, Mama's not the only one of y'all out there, because there's some more out there. Because my poor old daddy. Huh?
What are you going to drink?
I think I'll just have some ice water. Because it's late, and I don't need a bit more caffeine. I'm going to finish that right there. My poor old daddy, he would just scratch and scrape. And Mama would say, are you hungry? Would you like some more? He'd say, why? She'd say, because you're scratching that plate.
I wasn't hardly that rough.
You was not, Mama. I over-exaggerated.
Oh, yeah. Johnny, I seen that.
Anybody else out there? This is going to be plenty. Look at that beautiful potato. That's one of those pre-wrapped ones. This one is a little different. It's not, I think this was just an Irish potato. We normally get the pre-wrapped ones, and they are golden, and they're that Yukon Gold, and you can tell it, can't you, Mama?
Yeah,
What brand is this? We don't want this
I
one.
don't know.
We want our Yukon Golds. If we spend extra money on a potato, it better be Yukon Gold now.
There you go. I can't set it down.
Well, thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
It better be a Yukon Gold if we're going to do extra, pay extra for it, because we can get these out of the bag in the back room. Mama, call somebody tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
Call somebody and tell them that you got a plain old Irish potato, and we was looking forward to a Yukon Gold.
Mm-hmm.
We're not complaining. We're just aggravating. It'll be good.
It'll all be good.
It'll be delicious. It really will be.
All come out in the wash, as the saying goes.
You got to just...
You're right. I'll make a noise if I don't have it.
There you go, ma'am. And Mama, I know you, so I'm going to go ahead and do your chicken.
Just a little tiny bit. Ooh, that's enough. No. I never eat all that.
Mom, that's not even one chicken tender, hardly.
Well, that is too. Ah! You're going to get beat to death tonight. Wherever you get to eat.
All right, Mama. I knew you would get 3 pieces of chicken hard. You couldn't eat it all.
I wanted this potato. That's what I probably eat.
But you will eat that protein?
Yeah, I'll eat a bite or two of it.
I know I'm clinking, folks. I apologize. Yes, ma'am. Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you go. I buttered your potato. I didn't do anything else to it.
I seen that. Thank you.
Here is... This is sweetened cranberries and candied pecans. We get this at the big store.
I didn't have...
It's store brand, great value at the big store at the Walmart. And it's good.
We've used all the almonds and stuff. That was...
It's good. Well, Mama, I used it all. Sorry.
I'll get me some cranberries up there.
I didn't use it. It's a whole bag, Mama. It's a whole bag.
Oh, Johnny.
Oh, I wasn't trying to get a fuss out of you.
Oh, I was just going to get...
You was just going right along with it, wasn't you?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
There's a whole bag of cranberries up there.
Craisins.
Yeah, I wasn't going to worry about it.
Can't worry about small stuff, can you?
No.
Now, this is called real bacon, and I like it. Mama don't like it. This is not bits. This is the real. And I use it in omelets sometimes. Have no problem with it. Can you?
No.
All right, ma'am. Let's bless it before I get in trouble. Let me... I'm trying my best to get in some kind of trouble in it.
Yeah.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for the hands that prepared it. Dear Lord, we just pray for the nourishment of our bodies, Lord. And dear Lord, be with all the prayer requests. Be with all the prayer requests of our friends that are gathered here with us tonight, those spoken and unspoken, dear Lord. Dear Lord, as our kids return to school, we just pray for a hedge of protection about them. To remember all the people that are suffering from the flooding, devastating weather that we've had. Dear Lord, we just pray that you'll always be with them. In your name we pray and ask all these things. Amen.
Amen.
All right, Mama. This dressing, you think it's set enough now to get a little flavor
It
profile?
might have a little more flavor, but it's not.
Do you want another kind of dressing on yours?
No, just give me a little bit of that.
You want it to wait till tomorrow and let it set? So this is it, folks. It's a good thickness. And look at all those chunks of green onions. It don't take long for a green onion to flavor something. But that's the reason you do want to use the smaller ones, because I'm planning on eating this for about a week. And if you use them big ones that are already so strong, it'll take your head off. You want them on the side.
No, just put it on there.
Mama, that worries me a little bit. I don't never...
Yeah, I'll never put it on there.
Never done that before. Woo! Never done that before, Mama. But this is delicious. And you know what? It's even going to be a little bit good. Just a drizzle on that baked potato. I like it on baked potatoes. I've even used that as sandwich spread before. But it's a delicious green onion dressing. It's even better than it was 10 minutes ago. Because it's going through there. What are y'all having tonight?
I got a little piece of onion. It really gave it flavor better.
You're really good on the salad. Y'all call somebody and tell them John and Momma made a meal tonight and there was nothing fried. Not one fried thing. Mama didn't even have real bacon bits on hers.
No, I didn't.
Yummy. Maureen, it is good. Who said, hey, John and Mama. Hey, Cheryl, how are you doing? Mama, you got anything you want to add tonight? What have you done today? You didn't even tell me that.
Oh, well, I've worked on cookbooks.
Cookbooks.
I took some and mailed them. Had to go to the bank. Had to go to the post office.
Oh, it was that day, was it?
Had to pick up a few things at the grocery store.
Mama did get a few more things for her birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And we are going to go through them. But Mama is quite picky, as you all know. I thought I was going to get in trouble for showing the onions. She don't want me to just drag stuff out here and show it. She said, now let me get that together. I don't want nobody to not get mentioned. So she'll line them up and she'll put the names on, give them to me.
I tried to. Some of them didn't have names when
Some of them didn't come with names. But she'll be showing that maybe one day this week. This weekend.
Maybe this weekend.
She appreciates everything. Mama's the type of gal, you can get her a diamond ring and she will be appreciative and she will thank you and she'll love it. Or you can buy her a bookmark for her Bible and she'll love it just as much and she'll have it and it'll be right there and she'll never get rid of it.
These homemade bookmarkers that I've got, they're precious to me.
Mama loves them. I mean, it's not a monetary thing with Mama. It's from the heart, and she takes it to the heart, and she loves it to the heart.
And if somebody thinks enough to make something with their own hands and their own stuff, you can't get no more precious than that.
I read a thing one time, and it's so true. It said if a child gives you something, even if it's a rock that he picked up off the ground, if they care enough to give it to you, cherish it. It was given with love. And with that love, you can't beat a gift of love. Oh, and I've always remembered that. You know, when kids will bring you the little white clover, and they'll pick it off at the very top at church.
I know somebody was real bad to do that. Dandelions and little clovers and violets.
Who was it, Mama?
Oh, little fella I know.
It was all done in love, Mama.
I know it.
They'll bring me flowers at church sometime. And I just hold on to them, and I would throw one of them down for nothing. And I hold them as long as they last. And they're so sweet. One little girl comes and hugs me every service, just because she's so full of love. Children are so full of love, and but when someone gives you something in love, it's about the love. It's not about the gift. That's just the way it travels to you is through the gift. So take the love, right, Mama?
That's right. It's more important than any gift.
Exactly.
I read this thing, no matter an expensive car or a cheaper car, they all ride and get you there. An expensive watch or a cheaper watch, they all tell time. And I said, people should look at life that way. You don't have to have the finest of stuff.
Appreciate what you have.
Oh yeah, the Lord's blessed me. I'm rich beyond means, I said, compared to what I was raised and what we had then, and I thought I was great then.
Rich in love, but you were rich when you were a little girl, Mama.
Yeah, I had a lot of love.
You had tons of love. Mama and Papa were wonderful parents. You had wonderful brothers and sisters. It's just a wonderful family. And they're still close. The ones that are still here are still close, and it means a lot. As long as, when you have love, you have it all. Well, I'm trying to get.
I wouldn't take my raisins and family for nothing in the world.
Did you see me trying to get that little piece of spinach? It kept flipping out.
I got you a knife bar. Cut it.
Oh, I can't cut salad. I might mess this plate up.
I didn't tell you chop it.
Folks, this is all we got tonight. It was super simple and super quick. Y'all have any questions before we go about the salad? Amen, Mama. I have every rock and shell. Pamela, that is sweet. She's got every rock and shell her children ever brought her. Thank you for the stars, Tammy. The food looks good. Well, thank you. Have you ever cooked dandelions? No, Diane, I haven't, but I would like to. I've been reading more and more about dandelions, and I think, I would make a dandelion salad. Oh, Mama, I miss Mama. Yeah, Nancy. We hate. I couldn't read all that, Nancy, but losing your mama would be. My heart goes out to everybody. People tell me all the time, appreciate your mama, John. I lost mine, and my heart goes out to you every time. But I really do. I'm not one of those people that takes mama for granted.
No, he don't.
I think every day for mama. Every day. Hey, John and Momma. I love watching y'all. Well, thank you, Marsh. Did I get your name wrong? Marzadin? Is that your name? Marzadin? Your salad and baked potato look yummy. It really is. Ursula, it's very good. Look good. I'm going to try the recipe because I'm single. And this recipe is good, and this green onion does keep well. The key to it keeping well is use good fresh green onions and use those small ones. You may have to buy them from the store. You may have a garden full of them, but I would want the little ones. And if you don't have the little ones, then get the bigger ones and just use one bulb, but use the greens off several, because it will get stronger, and that onion is stronger. You probably, this is just me making up stuff, but if you wanted to make this dressing, you probably could use onion powder and just some greens and not even use the end bulbs. Would you not think, Mama?
Yeah, but it's...
You want it to be fresh. You want it to stay. You want it to last for a week at least. Because it's a good dressing.
Oh, yeah.
Normally, like I say, this whole year has been just a little sideways. Normally, I make this in April, and I try to make it again about this time of year because I'm thinking, I like to taste more of that green onion. But this year I didn't. We've not made but one thing in tomato gravy. I haven't made any tomato pie. I usually do that. But I did do tomato and crackers. I've done it twice. I've done tomato pie. That's a tomato tradition. And we've not canned any tomatoes this year, but we ain't had any to can.
Mm-mm.
We'll try to round us up some, Mama. Are we going to have to go somewhere and get some to can?
No, I've bought up several already in case we didn't get any.
Oh, cans? Already store canned?
Yeah.
Store canned is good. It's convenient, but it ain't Mama canned. I love a good Mama can of tomatoes.
What I've got canned we'll save for soups and tomato and macaroni. You can use
That is one thing.
You can use the store-bought ones for the other stuff, and it ain't too bad.
That is one thing we do. When we make soup or tomatoes and macaroni, we want to use Mama's tomatoes. If we're making chili, goulash, anything that gets a heavy dose of seasoning and spices, Italian seasoning, it may taste a little different, but I can't make a distinction between the two. We'll use tomato from the store for those because you lose the flavor of the tomato anyway in the chili, don't you, Mama?
Yeah, you spice it up, so. But soups is more natural, and you want that tomato flavor, and macaroni and tomatoes, you sure want the tomato.
Yeah, if you got like an unlimited amount of tomatoes, home canned tomatoes, yeah, I would use them too.
Yeah.
But usually we don't have an unlimited amount. Usually we're year to year on tomatoes because we eat so many of them. So we do, to preserve Mama's tomatoes, we will use store-bought when we're doing some heavy seasoning.
I need a little more dressing on myself.
You all heard it here, folks. This is outstanding. Normally she puts it on the side and don't even hardly touch it. Tonight I put it on the salad, and now I'm doing a double dip.
Mm-hmm.
Mama, what's the date? I gotta write this down over here.
Write it down somewhere. Keep track of it. I may change my mind by tomorrow. I don't want no more.
I was pushing my luck.
Yeah.
I knew I was pushing my luck right then.
I don't know about you. I'm going to get you.
I've got a talking to coming, I can tell. It's almost like when I was in church. You know, some people play the piano by note, and some people play it by ear. Mama raised me by look and by sound. For example, if I was in church, and if I were to turn around and look behind me, or if I were to be talking to a kid close by or making any kind of noise, I would get the side look, and it would be followed by, and that was it. And if I got that, it was like you hear on the news, more at 11. There would be more after church. So I always look for the look and look for the, because there was a warning look, and it kind of went more like through the eyebrows. Mama, this is all true. If you got the side look, it was over. There was no sense in calling your lawyer. There was no court date to be set. You had done been tried, and you had been convicted, and punishment had already been set at that point. You knew.
When that finger went at you, you was in it.
It was over. But
how did you act in church, though?
I ain't a good mama. I knew better than not to. And I never sat too close to her. Because if she could get to you, you'd get a pinch. And you better not yelp out either. It was serious times. Look at that look on her face right now. She's thinking about making the look right now.
Church is a serious thing. You don't misbehave in church.
No. Because Mama would tell you all about it. You don't misbehave in church, you don't know what people's thinking, and you don't know what they're dealing with, and you act right and respectful.
Don't distract them in no way.
The funny thing is that my most distracting, most noisy moment was nothing to what sometimes you see. Didn't have that opportunity with Mom.
If you acted like these kids act, you would be standing up through church service.
Folks, y'all have a great night. Have a blessed night. If you haven't eaten, grab you something good to eat. Wake up in the morning. It's a bright, shiny new day. It's Friday tomorrow, folks. We'll have Friday night tomorrow night. This doesn't tell what we'll get into tomorrow night. Mama, you got any ideas what you want for tomorrow night?
No, we're probably so tired we'll just go to bed and sleep.
I ain't tired on Friday nights.
I always was. Don would say, how come you go to bed so early on Friday nights? I said, the week's got to me. I'm exhausted.
Friday night, I get a little burst of adrenaline. I'm like, oh, it's Friday night. I can drink coffee late, and I can sit up late. And tomorrow's a good day. I get up the same time on Saturday and Sunday and every day. Because if I start changing that, then I don't do well. I mean, I'm just better off to get up. And I want to get up on Saturday mornings because I want to enjoy every minute of my day off. You know, I don't want to lay in the bed till 8 o'clock and then try to...
Not me. I like to lay in
Mama will lay in the bed now.
I never, for all those years I worked.
She's a worker.
I quit. I retired when I was 66, so...
But now, most of the time...
And over the last few years, I have Ooh.
Now, most of the time, I have breakfast ready before I will holler at you. John and Momma.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah, Mama's. She's not. Wouldn't be an early riser.
I've early rised all my life. I've retired. It's time to.
You are a midnight owl now, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm embedded now.
I'm like a kid. I've got my days and nights mixed up.
Retirement's done that too, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get her a job. If y'all need anyone to work in this area, send me a note.
Send you a note. He's all time trying to get me jobs.
Oh, mercy. Let's go, Mom, before we get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have a blessed night. Enjoy yourselves. I gotta go take this baby out and let her lay in the yard and act like she owns the place. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all.
Bye, y'all.